Your opponent can start reading your timing, so it's very important that you guys throw in subtle feints, subtle pauses in your movement, subtle changes in direction in the way you're moving, so that your opponent doesn't get a proper read on you. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be going over the Muay Thai fight stance. If you guys are enjoying the content so far, make sure you hit the like and subscribe. I truly appreciate everybody for tuning in. And yeah, without further ado, let's jump right into today's video. Alright, so the Muay Thai fight stance is all about balance, stability, and the readiness to attack or defend at the drop of a hat. So we're going to be starting off with our foot placement. Our feet are going to be about shoulder width apart. Our lead leg is going to be about a step away from our rear leg, and our hands are going to be nice and high. From here, our rear leg is going to make an adjustment to where it's facing at a 45-degree angle, and both our knees are going to be slightly bent. This is both going to help with our stability and with our balance. Otherwise, if we keep it locked and keep our toes straight facing our opponent, it's very easy to lose balance. Again, to avoid that, our rear leg is going to make a slight adjustment where our toes is facing at a 45-degree angle, and both our knees are going to stay bent. And we're talking about the sway in a moment. In Muay Thai, there are multiple variations in the fight stance, right? I guess you could say in the way you want to distribute your weight or your general fight style. Everybody's fight stance is going to be a little bit different, but there are some extremely common ones which I'll be covering in today's video, which is the classic Thai style fight stance and the 50-50 weight distribution. In the classic fight style, our weight is going to be distributed to our rear leg, and our lead leg is going to start getting light and bouncy, right? Ensuring an easy attack or easy defending with checks on either side, right? This is great for counter fighters who like to sit in one spot and wait for their opponent to attack or defend. You'll see a lot of fighters in Muay Thai do this in the first round. They'll pick up this stance, just slowly, calmly conserving their energy while reading their opponent, waiting for them to see what to do, and easily defending or attacking with the lead leg. Now, that is the classic Thai style variation. The other variation is the 50-50 weight distribution variation, okay? So, that's a lot of words, but it's very simple. From our Muay Thai fight stance, instead of distributing our weight to our rear leg, where our lead leg is very light and can come up very easily, we're going to go back and forth. So we're going to distribute our weight to our lead leg. Now, our rear leg is very light and bouncy, and then we're going to distribute our weight to our rear leg. Slowly marching your opponent down, right? So this is called the 50-50 weight distribution fight style. It's very simple. You're distributing your weight one side, then you're distributing it to the next. And you can see a sway in your fight stance. This fight style is extremely helpful for people who like to attack or like to cover ground, right? This slight marching is very deceptive. It doesn't look like I'm covering much ground, but in reality I have, right? If you couldn't reach your opponent from here, instead of making a big step, you could slowly march them down, and before they know it, all it takes is one deep step for you to reach them. Again, fighters adapt and change their fight style and fight stance even in between rounds or in a fight, right? So in the beginning, like I mentioned, in the first round, they might start off with this classic fight style, waiting to see what their opponent does, kind of read their tendencies. Second round, third round, things are starting to get heated up. You'll see this 50-50 weight distribution, marching down fight style, where they're attacking more, getting more aggressive, and covering more ground. No matter which fight stance you choose to implement, it's super important to focus on the rhythm. Like we said, your sway can get very predictable, your opponent can start reading your timing, so it's very important that you guys throw in subtle feints, subtle pauses in your movement, subtle changes in direction in the way you're moving, so that your opponent doesn't get a proper read on you, right? If you're just here bouncing your lead leg, or you're just marching in place doing nothing really, your opponent will start to read you and start to pick you apart. So you always have to pause, maybe feint, or maybe you switch in between. You go from the 50-50 weight distribution, then you go to the classic Thai style, then you go to the 50-50, then you throw a feint, then you wait, then you change angles. You see how with such simple movements, I can create such a complex footwork. All right, and that has been the Muay Thai fight stance. Thank you guys for tuning in and staying until the end of the video. If you guys found this video helpful, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. New content coming up soon, so make sure you guys stay tuned. And as always, thank you guys for tuning in. Peace.